Good evening, guys. Welcome back to Bullhornbeach here. It's getting late in the evening. I'm not sure how much time I've got to get this video shot, but I want to talk about some equipment here, some comfort items that a lot of guys like to take to the woods with them. Sometimes I want to go out and just play bushcraft. Other times I want to go out and go camping. And one of the items that I like to take with me is a cot. I picked this guy up off of eBay, and I don't remember what I paid for it, but it was not expensive. But many of the comments that I saw on this cot was how hard it is to put together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my timer out like I did in the last video, and I'm going to show you how long it takes me to put it together, and then we'll break it down on how easy this thing really can be to get to put together. The hard thing that people have a hard time with anyway is these legs. They think you got to be really strong to get these things bent into shape, and as you can tell, I don't go to the gym. So anyway, I found an easy way to get these in there. So I'm going to start my timer, we'll get this set up, and then we'll break it down. Okay, so timer is at 0 right now, and everything's in the bag except that one piece I just pulled out. So we'll hit start, and we'll see how long it takes me to get it together. And I've done it a few times, so I've got maybe a little advantage, but we'll see here. And go. Okay, and time. Timer's at 3:57 right now. So, under 5 minutes, it's totally together. And gosh, you get someone who's done this more times than me, and they could probably have it together in 2 minutes. Anyway, I'm going to break it back down now, and I'll show you a few things that I've learned along the way that might make it easier, especially when it's new and it's tighter than what this one is. So let me get this torn apart real quick. Okay, so for demonstration purposes, I just pulled out one of these side pieces here. The other one's still in the canvas. But getting these in, getting them in started is simple. At the very end of it, some people have trouble getting the canvas pulled over the end of this tubing. And I'll show you a trick that I learned early on that I used when this was new and the canvas was tight. Now it's loose enough I don't have to do that as much. We end up with this piece sticking out here. When these are new, they are a little bit difficult to pull over the top right here. Make sure I got my holes in the right place. And you want your hole, this hole, which the legs go into, facing towards the inside. If they're facing towards this side, it will be very difficult to turn this around and get the legs in where they need to be. But what I do is when I first started, I just took this piece that comes with it, stick it in there, and just kind of wedge that canvas up to the top of the leg. But that's all there is to it. Just wedge that up in there, use it as a little bit of leverage, put it in. And then comes the fun strength part. People, I'm sure, tried to sit down on the ground or on the floor or whatever and try to wedge these legs into place, but simply get this first one started, and it's the hardest one because these side pieces like to turn. Get that started in there, and then take this leg and put it up against your leg with a good firm grip right here. You got your hole right there, and just lean into it. I just put my body weight onto it right there. that's the toughest one. Once you get that, they go pretty easy from there. Got that one on the bottom. Throw it up against my leg right here. Put my weight on it. Drop it in. Got about 7 inches of clearance underneath there. Good storage when you're in the tent. And that is a Mountain Trails. Okay guys, that was the Mountain Trails cot that I use. Fits in my one-man tent real nice. Gives you a little bit of storage underneath your cot because those one-man tents are tight. So anyway, editing this video, I realized like the last 3 minutes that I didn't even register on the camera. I guess I have a 10-minute time limit on this camera. But thanks for watching here at Bullhornbeach, and we'll see you next time. Take care.